Good day to you, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Let us continue. Alrighty, where we left off, Karth and Bastila. Let's equip Bastila with her lightsaber really quick. And a couple energy shields. An aural amplifier. That actually is really only useful for me. But that's better. I'll just give her that because it looks cool. And sure, why not? And we will be taking Bastila and Karth with us. Screw the others. Indeed I am. Canderous, you need that Mandalorian that works for Davik? You just said, given his connections. Yeah, I got the message. You can go now. Uga booga laba daga joga dunga ji. Anyway, I shall return when I have gotten to the Unga Chuga Laga Biga Toga. Alright, before we get to the cantina, we might as well talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
You wanna talk about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Wait a minute. I was able to see through her just there. Go back and rewind and watch that guy walk behind her. That was weird. Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Shh. You didn't escape the Black Vulkars until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
Well, what can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability. Although modesty is another matter.
Oh, shut up.
When you chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Well, I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi. Don't you see this badass thing I'm wearing on my face?
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you.
Why can I see through her? I mean, you probably can't see that on your YouTube screen, your little YouTube
Perhaps
screen.
If you weren't, well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is,
for some reason, her clothes are translucent. Anyway, be glad I'm Force sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you.
Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you.
That's not how you spell
You rescued
concede.
me from Brejik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we
My
can find a way
roommate
off
is...
this planet.
Camera. My roommate is practicing the flute in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's a lovely melody, I'm sure. I think that's a flute. Yeah, that's a flute, all right. For a moment there, I thought it might be the music of the game, but I was wrong. More Pazak players. We're not going to bother with Pazak in this LP. That's a waste of time. Hello.
Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results.
I do.
That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand.
Oh, Mandalorian humor.
Davik hasn't been paying me
It's
for
a
the
riot.
past. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
How do you plan to do that?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help
I bet
me.
you can hear that
That's
flute,
where
can
you
you?
come in.
Careful. Mercs like this have an
That would be
electric
pretty funny.
conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
Shut up,
I ain't
Carth.
talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I?
That's
I
right.
saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without
Sith
those
base?
codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Sounds like a nice challenge, but, ew, what's in this for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Ooh. I'll be back when I get those codes from military base. Say no more, say no more.
Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight.
Oh?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it.
You have one?
Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall.
I
Just
saw
tell
that.
her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Alrighty. But won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes.
Okay.
Normally I do this myself, but
Oh,
everyone
sure.
knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back.
Sure.
That's why I need you.
I think you're just a wimp. But you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Alright. See ya, Ordo. What? Wait, what? You just... How did you... What? Hey. What? Okay. Alright. Well... I think what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna do the dual ring side quest. And I'm gonna put that in like a 0.5 video, like video 13.5. I'm gonna put all the dual stuff together, because it's technically not related in any way to the main quest, but I think it's interesting, and I enjoy doing it. So I'm gonna do that on screen, and I'm gonna do that right now. But in this video, I shall return when I get around to the Sith base. So yeah, see you then.